I just got back from taking my 2017 Polaris Sportsman 450 to its first maintenance, and I have to say it was way more expensive than I expected. For 2.5 hours of work, they charged $220 for just the maintenance fee. Parts came out to about $35. So the warranty says you have to have its first maintenance done at the service department. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but just to comply, I thought I would go ahead and do the first maintenance there. They did do a lot of things. They checked the, replaced the spark plug, checked the brakes, changed the oil and oil filter, and just checked several other things on a list they gave. But the main thing was just changing the oil, and I don't know if they changed, anyways, lots of fluids. But they also added a heat shield that is on the right side. They call it the ankle burner because riding around on this thing, especially in the warmer months, was almost unbearable for the right ankle. And so there was a factory part they added for that side. It's just a piece of plastic with some foil, some insulated foil on the engine side. And I haven't tested this out yet, so I thought I would go out real quick and see if that has been improved or not. Also, I talked to the technician that was doing the work and said, under the gas tank right here, there is a rattling sound. Sounds like it's coming from the engine or something hitting plastic. And so he took a look at it and said, don't worry about it, it's just the way it's put together. Well, whenever I paid and was done, the front desk guy, he drove the four-wheeler out and up onto my trailer, and he said, I know what that problem is. He pulled the seat back, and there is an air intake for the air filter, and that just rattles here against the gas tank area. So I'm going to see if I can remedy that problem by just taking a piece of twine and strapping it down. But I'm going to go out for a little ride real quick and see if it's running smoothly, and then I'll come back and let you know about some things. I also asked if it was common for the engine to try and turn over a couple times before starting, and he said on Polaris, yes. So it is supposed to click a few times before it actually kicks in. I'll show you that here. May be hard for you to hear, but this is where the plastic is making that noise. If I sit down, it's better, and if I hold it, you can hear it. So we're going to try and fix that here in just a bit. They also told me to keep it in two-wheel drive unless I really need it. Or it's bad on the engine. Well, that was a short ride because it's still below freezing out here and far too cold for my hands. But I am not feeling any heat from this thing after that short ride, which is really great. This time of year it'd be nice to have a little heat, but so that is definitely preventing the ankle burner issue that was happening before. So much improved. So if you have a 2017 or earlier model and your ankles are dying, talk to your dealer and they should be able to give you one of these insulated panels here. Now the other side never really had much of a problem with getting overheated. Let's see if you can see that. So it does not have a cover. I noticed the 2018 models do have an extra cover here. I can definitely hear a difference in the sound of the engine. It's smoother than it was. Also, I was having an issue with squeaking from the right front brake and the wheel, and did not hear that at all in this short ride. I'm gonna have to get this thing clean because it's got road salt on there. That's not good. Now, I'm pretty sure you could hear that on the camera. It was making that terrible clanking noise. So to access the underside of the seat, you're supposed to just pull hard here, and that pops up. Okay. Now, see this big pipe right here? That is what's making that horrible noise. So I have two ideas. One is to just use a piece of string or something and hold that down just enough that it's not clanking up here. There is a piece of foam, and the guy said that sometimes that foam will fall down into the air intake and cause even more problems. So, but it's obviously not doing a very good job at stopping that noise. So my thoughts were just get something to hold this down enough, maybe even a big rubber band. I think I've got one. I might try that first. Just use rubber band, maybe some zip ties or something, and just hold that down a little bit. It needs to be something that's easy to get off of there, so I don't know. Let's try some twine first. Okay, I got a little bit of twine. Let's see where I can attach this just to hold it down enough. Probably be more effective if it was up here a little bit. So I think I can go around the frame and cut off a piece of this. Okay, let me show you what I did here. Pull the seat back again. I took a piece of twine. Took a piece of twine and wrapped it around the frame down here, and then over here, tied it back to itself. And now there's a gap here between, let's see, the top and this air intake. It's not much, but I think it's gonna be enough that it's not gonna vibrate. So let's try it out again and see what we hear. I don't hear it so far. That's so much better. That's what I was expecting to hear when I first got this machine. A more quiet engine. And it wasn't the engine at all, it was just that plastic piece flapping up and down. My thoughts on first maintenance. Way too expensive for the service, but machine definitely sounds a lot better. Having that piece tied off made it so much quieter. Come on. Yeah. Well, oh, there we go. So I'm not sure. I may have to come back later and tighten that up a bit. Yeah, it loosened up some. I heard it right there at the end. But if that thing were just a couple of millimeters shorter, it wouldn't have that problem. Also, I noticed that they added a heat shield the entire way up on this side, which is really cool because now that I hit that higher speed, I can feel a lot of heat coming out of this section here. But it's got that foil heat shield all the way down now, so it made a huge difference. Like, I can feel a slight bit of heat seeping through those cracks, but much improved. Now, I was still hearing some squeaking from this tire, and it's definitely brake related. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on the Sportsman 450 2017 model. I like it. After that first maintenance, definitely sounding like a smooth machine. I'd heard somewhere that the break-in period had kind of a rough ride with, maybe they use a different type of oil or something, I don't know. But anyway, hope you found some of this useful. I'll see you next time. Bye.